Man, you peace from above. How y'all doing? Tonight in Persian Square, Los Angeles, California, downtown, we're going to have a Halloween celebration. And this is the outfit. Well, this is what the headdress I'm going to be wearing. Now, if you look at my glasses, there's no glass in them. There's no glass in it. This is my way of showing that I was blinded. In other words, SamSon was blinded and his 7 locks was cut, but his locks grew back. And I am representing SamSon when his locks grew back because his 7 locks was cut. And then he was blinded. Being blind, you can't read, you can't write, you can't do nothing, but all you can do is just think. So all he was doing was dreading what he had did. He was dreading what he had did. He was dreading what he had did. He was dreading what he had did. Now with his 7 locks and the jawbone of an ass, he took out 1,000 men. Now with his dreadlocks, he took out the whole Coliseum. One more time. Judges 16:13. SamSon has 7 locks. One more time. After he was blinded and his 7 locks was cut, he was in prison and he was dreading what he had did as his hair grew back. He was dreading what he had did as his hair grew back. He was dreading what he had did as his hair grew back. He was dreading what he had did as his hair grew back. He was dreading what he had as his hair grew back. And he looked up to heaven and he said, Father God, may I have vengeance. And God looked down and heard his son. And he said, yes, vengeance is yours. And he went to the center of the Coliseum. And he took out the whole Coliseum. So the God of gods, through SamSon, his chosen one, was showing his power. Because when they first captured SamSon, the people gave praises to their God, Dagon. Because they thought their God, Dagon, was more powerful than SamSon's gold. And at the back end, whose gold is gold? The one who took his servant and put him in a position so that he could be a shining example of God's power. I tell you time and time again. Judges 16:13. SamSon had 7 locks. His locks were removed. He grew his locks back, and he was dreading what he had did. And he looked to heaven and asked God, if I may have vengeance. And God said, yes, you may. One more time, over and over again. It's all about power of God of goals. One more time. Power of God of goals. Trip, C's, cool, calm, collected, WWW, whole wide world. SamSon, 7 locks. After his 7 locks was cut, he was dreading what he had did and grew dreadlocks. The origination of dreadlocks is when SamSon was dreading what he did by giving her the secret to his power. And God of God said, since you are dreading what you have done, I'm going to multiply your power. And vengeance is mine, say God of God. Vengeance is yours, says God of God. One more time. His natural born Nazi-Rite was giving the power to destroy the whole Coliseum because of his dreadlocks. And one more time. Armani, you peace from above. Judges 16:13. SamSon, 7 locks. Dreadlocks after he was put in prison, blinded, put in prison, dreading what he had did, and he grew his dreadlocks back, and he looked to heaven and said, God of gods, may I have vengeance? And God of God said, yes, you may.